Hello, and welcome to the Reluctant EV Owner YouTube channel. In this video, I'm going to discuss the Tesla app, or at least the Android version. Apple might be different, don't know. I use Samsung telephone and tablet, so this is the Android version of the Tesla app. Before collecting my Tesla from Browns of Richmond, I, as they advised, downloaded the Tesla app. They then set up a user profile for me in the car and set up my phone to be a key. So now the Tesla will lock and unlock based on where my phone is, and it will set all of the settings for the seat and everything to me because it recognizes me by my mobile phone and therefore sets the correct profile. We then spent about half an hour in the car going through all the screens, adjusting things like what apps are displayed, the steering wheel weight, how autopilot works, and they were all saved in my profile, were all changed in the car, sat in the driver's seat. I then drove home, and when I got home, decided I was going to try and do that, make a few tweaks based on what I'd learnt in that initial drive. I could change some of my profile settings. So I fired up the Tesla app on my mobile phone, expecting to be able to change that profile setting the same way as I was sat in the driver's seat. Very disappointed. That isn't what's available in the Tesla app. So I think that's one big shortcoming. So the things that I wanted to change in my profile in the car, I had to go back into the car, sit in the driver's seat and make those adjustments. Things like setting up my music radio stations, things like that. They can't be done on the app, unfortunately. They can only be done in the car. So my first lesson about the app is that it doesn't provide all of the features as though you were sat in the driver's seat. Don't understand why not. It would be possible, but at least on the Android version, can't do that. So let's take a look at what you actually can do in the Tesla app on the mobile phone. On the home screen, you can see an image of the car. You can see what the range is at the top, which can be toggled between miles and percentage, and there's a status, parked or charging, whatever. And there are some little icons that allow you to unlock the car, do the fan speed, do charging, release the frunk, things like that. Yeah. Then you get the actual menu list of things that you can do from the main screen. Controls shows an image of the car and allows you to do things like unlock it, open the frunk, open the hatchback at the rear, flashlights, do the horn, open the windows a little bit for vent, and it allows you to toggle the display to show the tyre pressures. Climate shows an image of the inside of the car and allows you to control the climate. So things like turning on and off the heated seats, heated steering wheel, and setting a temperature. It usefully displays the interior and the exterior temperature, though it can sometimes take a few seconds for that information to be displayed. It's useful and recommended to set the climate temperature before you set off, several minutes before, so that it gets up to operating temperature. And I believe that this also conditions the battery so that when you get in and drive it, that not only is the car at the right temperature for the occupants, but also the battery is in a temperature range for more efficient driving. There are additional options to defrost the car, the bioweapon defense mode, which sounds grand, camp mode and pet mode. I'm not going to go into the details of what those are. And then you can turn on your cabin overheat protection and set what the temperature is, which it's recommended not to allow the car to get too hot, so setting those is also recommended. Location provides a map view, satellite view of where you are, and allows you to put in places to navigate to. Again, it is recommended that you go, before you do a journey, you find it in the app, set it to navigate, and then you can send that location to the car so that it knows where you're going to go before you even get into it. By entering the location, then the route is calculated and any charging stops that are required are also shown. This is a very, very useful feature. It can be done in the car, but yeah, doing it in the app just means that you know exactly what you're going to be doing before you even get in the car. It's then important to actually press the send to car button so that when you get to the car, it's actually got all of that route information, destination information in, ready to go. Between the climate feature and the location feature are really the two differences that I found between driving previous cars and driving the Tesla. Before I set off for a journey, I set the climate so that the car is ready and the battery is ready for when I set off. It can be set in advance, and the location. So rather than using some other sat nav such as Waze, I'll go onto the Tesla app, find the route, and send the route to the car. To be honest, I also use Waze as well. So when I drive, I've got the main screen, which is the Tesla navigation and handles all the charging and everything. I've then got my mobile phone on the wireless charging pad running Waze. The charging menu allows you to find chargers, displayed on a map, provides charging history, statistics, how much has been charged, how much it's cost, comparison to how much you're saving versus petrol. Allows charging schedules to be set for preconditioning and charging. So you can do that on a time basis if you're doing regular trips, and you can time a light show as well, should you want to. Then you've got the managed payment that allows you to set up your billing information, link your credit card and everything. Then history shows a history of where you've used superchargers and how much it's cost. The set schedule menu is exactly the same as the options that are available through the charging schedule menu. Security and drivers allows you to manage various security features and add and remove drivers. You can do the dash cam viewer, provided you've got a memory stick plugged into the USB port in the glove box. You can turn Sentry mode on, which will then use the cameras and sense people around. You've got valet mode, which is more in the US, but if you want to limit the access so they can't open glove box and boot and things like that. Parental controls, speed limits, PIN. You then got managed drivers that allows you to add and remove, and that's also where you go to transfer ownership when you sell it. And then you can got phone key activation, so you can use the phone device as a key, and some other things to manage key cards and set up Bluetooth audio. Upgrades provides access to the online shop to buy additional things. Service gives you ways to request work to be done on your Tesla, and also various resources for getting access to video guides and owner manuals. I think the service menu has got lots of options and is probably worthy of a video in its own right. There's then request roadside assistance, which has various options around maybe flat tires and driving concerns, batteries going flat. There's a kind of a self-help feature in there as well before you actually get to requesting actual visit from roadside assistance. Dashcam viewer, again, this is available elsewhere, but this provides the videos that are stored on the memory stick, provided you've got one plugged in. And Creations allows you access to some photo booth and Sketchpad, which I'm sure I'll never use. Finally, at the bottom of the screen, you've got information about the car, gives you the VIN number, the mileage, the model. You've got things that allow you to look at what the spec and the warranty is. So it tells you what features are available on the car, how long the warranty lasts. You've got the release notes on the software that tells you the software version, release notes for that latest version. And then you've got the managed drivers, which was available elsewhere. So there we have it, a run through of the Tesla app, the one that's available for Android. Some of the features are really useful, and the ones that I use the most are the climate and the location. It's useful when I'm charging to see how the charging is progressing as well and what speeds I'm getting. And I'm sure that at some point in the future I'll set some schedules. I'll probably have to do temporary drivers and things like that, and then certainly the service. So when I get around to doing service, I will run you through what I've actually done with that. Thank you for watching this video. This is The Reluctant EV Owner. Please hit the like button, please subscribe, and please add some comments. Until next time, thank you.